Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and in this emergency Bitcoin video, Bitcoin had the breakout from this falling wedge pattern exactly as I said it would in my last video, and it met my exact price target up towards 49,000 US dollars. And after it met my price target, since then, it has had this dump back down, and it's found support at this area just here. In just a moment, I'll be telling you my exact Bitcoin price targets and whether or not Bitcoin will be falling to the downside even further. These patterns that I've been showing you guys on the channel over my last few videos have been working out perfectly, so make sure you're not missing any of this valuable information. So make sure you watch my videos all the way through, and in the second half of this video I will be talking about Ethereum, because the bearish pattern forming in Ethereum that I was speaking about just in my last video has actually played out as well. Now if all of that sounds good to you, then please make sure to just leave a like on this video down below, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of my future videos. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos for you guys, so if you could just spend a couple seconds to click like and subscribe, that seriously means a lot to me and it helps out the channel so much. But yeah, with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Bitcoin US dollar chart, we're on the 1 hour chart, and in my last video, I drew out this falling wedge pattern, as you can see on the chart just here. And when I recorded my last video, Bitcoin was right here. It was in the middle of beginning to just break out to the upside. And since that first little breakout, the Bitcoin price came back down to retest the resistance as new support, and it bounced off that line to confirm it as support. And as soon as that happens, that was confirmation of the breakout, the price heads straight to the upside. And I said in my last video that the price will be heading up towards 49,000 as its price target. And once again, that's exactly what happens. The price went straight up to that target. And yeah, as I said in my last video, I did take this trade and I got out at 49,000. So that was a nice little long. But yeah, now that that's played out, where to next for Bitcoin? And well, first of all, I've got to mention the fact that Bitcoin came so close to 50,000 US dollars. At this highest point just here, on most of the top exchanges, Bitcoin got to around 49,700 US dollars, which is absolutely crazy. It's just so close to that $50,000 level. But don't let this little pullback here discourage you, because we will be breaking 50,000 in the near term. The exact same thing happened at around the $20,000 all-time high at the end of last year, the end of 2020. In fact, I'll really quickly just show you guys here. As you can see on the chart just here, this is the $20,000 level. And yeah, as you can see here, Bitcoin got really close to that $20,000 level and it didn't quite make it, came back down, came up for a second retest, didn't even quite make it that time. It got so close, but it didn't make above the $20,000 level. And it wasn't until the third reattempt of that level that the Bitcoin price finally broke to the upside. And obviously ever since then, it's basically been going like straight up. But from the top here down to the bottom, we only corrected about 7.5%. And honestly, in Bitcoin, that is nothing. So I seriously just hope none of you actually sold on this little correction here. Now, I've actually said this basically in every video over the last few weeks. I've said that any correction like this is a buying opportunity to hold for the long term. I myself am not selling any Bitcoin whatsoever. I'm only looking for new buys. And especially for any of you that haven't really gotten into Bitcoin, or that you're looking to buy more and you're just waiting for an opportunity, this is your opportunity. The price is now cheaper than it was just yesterday, and it's inevitable that Bitcoin will break into another all-time high sometime soon. But yeah, anyway, Bitcoin has run into some support just here, which is really good news. Once again, if you just watched my last video all the way through, then you would know these exact levels of support, but I'll go over it again for anyone that didn't really watch the whole video all the way through, or for any new viewers on the channel. But basically in my last video, I said that this level here, this kind of pink, like purple line that I've got on the chart, coming in at around 46,200 US dollars, that is an important level of support for Bitcoin. And that's mostly because we got some massive support back here and here, and also some support back in these areas as well. So once again, this level just here coming in at around 46.2K is some massive support for Bitcoin. And so far, this support level has held perfectly. The price wicked just below that level, as you can see here, and it came back down for a second retest and bounced off that level. And yeah, this is really good news for Bitcoin in the short term. And also, Bitcoin kind of got a bounce off the top of this falling wedge that it was previously forming, as you can see here. So that's also a pretty good sign, because it's showing that these support levels for Bitcoin are holding the price to the upside. And it's not like Bitcoin's just dumping straight through its support levels. And yeah, I'll now tell you my exact price targets for Bitcoin in the short term. So once again, it's incredibly important for Bitcoin to hold this 46.2K level. But if Bitcoin falls below that level, which in my opinion, it isn't too likely to fall below that level, but it can definitely still happen, so you have to be prepared for it. The next level of supports below that level, if the price fell below that level once again, is coming in at around this level just here. And this level just here is at $44,200 US. And this level is important because we got some massive support in these areas back here, and we also saw some massive resistance back here just before we broke above that level. So once again, it's important for us to hold 46.2K, but if we fail to hold that level, then we will be falling down to around $44,200 US. And as for targets to the upside, well, I'll be targeting around the $49,000 area as a bit of short-term resistance for Bitcoin. This is because it was the previous all-time high just in this quick wick back here. And also Bitcoin was struggling around these areas just yesterday, as you can see, before we obviously saw this rejection to the downside. In fact, this entire price range from around 49,000 to 50,000 between those two price levels is going to be some massive resistance for Bitcoin. And once again, in my last video, if you watched my last video, you would already know this, but I said once Bitcoin gets above 49,000, when it's still in this price range here, I said the price will get a little bit choppy and we will see resistance at those levels. And that's exactly what I'm still saying. So once again, that's our upside targets around 49,000 to 50,000. And if we break through those levels, we definitely have to pay attention to the volume. We've got to make sure the volume spikes up like this, for example, and that it exceeds all previous levels of volume. That's one way to confirm an official breakout, and the second way is to look for a retest. We got both of those confirmations back at this breakout just here. Once again, we broke out, came back down and retested and then went straight up, and we also got a nice spike in volume that exceeded the previous levels of volume. So that's a double confirmation of the breakout, and that's exactly what I'll be paying attention to when Bitcoin retests these $50,000 areas up here. And once Bitcoin eventually breaks above 50,000, its next level of resistance is about 54,000, and that's because of two reasons. The first reason is the fact that there's a big Fibonacci level coming in at around 55,000 US dollars, so just above that 54K level. But the reason why I'm saying 54K could be some big resistance is the fact that when one Bitcoin equals 54,000, that's when the market cap of Bitcoin will equal 1 trillion US dollars. So that's going to be some massive resistance for Bitcoin. So yeah, those are all of the important levels to keep an eye on in Bitcoin, and those are my exact Bitcoin price targets. All right, now here we are on the Ethereum US dollar chart. We're on the 1 hour chart for Ethereum. And once again, if you watched my last video, you would already know about this, but I'll say it again for all of the new audience on the channel. I said in my last video that Ethereum was currently forming this head and shoulders pattern, which is a bearish pattern. As you can see on the chart just here, we got the left shoulder, we got the head, and we got the right shoulder just here. And if we measured the target for this breakout, like I did in my last video, Ethereum met this target perfectly. So this was a perfect trade for Ethereum, as you can see here. And Ethereum found support in these areas just here. So yeah, this bearish pattern, this head and shoulders pattern has now fully played out, and Ethereum has gotten a bounce off this level just here, and it's beginning to head back to the upside. Now this level just here is coming in at around 1,690 US dollars approximately. And yeah, once again, we got some immediate support just here. We also got support back here. Got a bit of support back here, support in these areas just here, and some resistance way back here. So obviously this level is pretty important for Ethereum. And yeah, honestly, these patterns that I've been mentioning in these videos have been playing out absolutely perfectly. So I mean, if that's not a reason to subscribe, I don't know what is, because I'm literally helping you make money in crypto. So obviously make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on so you're not missing any of these important videos. But yeah, anyway, as for my next Ethereum price targets, first of all, Ethereum right now at the time of recording this video is currently retesting an important level in Ethereum. This level, this white line that I've got on the chart just here, is coming in at 1760 US dollars per Ethereum. And I've spoken about this level in Ethereum for quite a while on the channel now, because way back here, this was the previous all-time high for Ethereum. We also saw some big resistance at this level and some support here and support here. So obviously this level is pretty important for Ethereum, but now that Ethereum is broken below this level, it's really important that Ethereum gets above this level, because this level could potentially be some short-term resistance for Ethereum. By the time you're watching this video, Ethereum might already be above this level, considering the fact that it's literally retesting this level right now as I'm recording this video. But once again, it's important to keep an eye on 1760, because once again, that's some just short-term resistance for Ethereum. And above that level, just drawing out the Fibonacci retracement tool, the next most important Fibonacci level to the upside is coming in just here. This little Fibonacci range just here, which is the 61.8% up to the 65 65% Fibonacci level, and it's also known as the golden pocket. This basically acts as like a magnet for the price. So if Ethereum breaks above this 1760 US dollar level, then it's most likely going to be heading straight to that golden pocket, which is currently coming in at exactly 1800 US dollars. That's going to be some immediate short-term resistance for Ethereum as well. And anything above that, I would only be targeting the all-time high, which is coming in at around 1875 US dollars. So yeah, those are my Ethereum price targets for if Ethereum breaks those levels. And once again, I am using this as a buying opportunity. I myself am actually picking up some more Ethereum at these nice cheap prices. We are still in the middle of a bull run, so don't forget that. And once again, I'm only looking for buying opportunities. I'm not selling any Bitcoin or Ethereum whatsoever right now. But yeah, anyway, that's just about all I have to say for this video. If you enjoyed, then please make sure to just leave a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. I honestly don't mind putting together these emergency videos to get out to you guys to try and help you make money in crypto, because so many of you just show a lot of support on these videos, and I seriously appreciate it. That's what keeps me going making these videos. So once again, just leaving a quick like and subscribe. It only takes a couple of seconds, but it seriously means a lot to me. And yeah, if you have any questions, feedback, or suggestions for me, please make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I read and reply to every single one of my comments, so if you leave a comment down below, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Also, my next video on the channel will be talking about my top 5 altcoins that I'm currently holding in my portfolio. So make sure you do not miss that video, because that's going to be an awesome video and it's going to show you some great opportunities in crypto. So I'll most likely be uploading that on the channel around this time tomorrow, so do not miss that video. And I'm still putting together the altcoin video with your altcoin suggestions, so make sure to list your favorite altcoin down below in the comments, and I will make a video sometime soon that will basically gather all of your top altcoin suggestions that all of you guys have in the comments, and I'll do some technical analysis and I'll pick out a few of the best ones and potentially add them to my portfolio as well. So if you want to be a part of that, let me know in the comments section down below. But yeah, that's just about all I have to say for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.